Hey guys, Cooper Cubes here. Today we've got another unboxing. This is going to be some non-exact cube shapes. I won't spoil it any more than that. Let's get into it. So we've got two non-cubes here today. They are still called speed cubes on the box. These are both from Chi, and you'll probably be seeing some more of them in future as they have some other non-cube shapes that I definitely want to unbox. So this is called a Mastermorphix in English. I'm not too sure what this is called. This here calls it an axis cube. Wow, what a perfect fit in the box. All right. This looks very cool. I love this color scheme. The pink is really nice. I'm so used to the red on cubes, and me being colorblind, for those of you who don't know, I'm red-green colorblind. This pink stands out a lot more for me. So I really love Chi's color schemes. I just wish they made a little bit better speed cubes. All right, so I've never used it, but this feels like it would remind me of a cube. Okay, so we have 3 layers. So I don't think it's like a 3x3, as there's no center that doesn't move unless that center is this piece. All right, well, I've never solved one of these strange puzzles other than my mirror cube. This is my mirror cube. It's like a 3x3, but it just shape shifts. So I've never solved a strange shape puzzle like this. So yeah, this is gonna be a first for me. All right, well, let's get to scrambling and see what we can do. So if I just wanted to turn this side, I can turn it like this, but none of the pieces line up. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we're getting a little crazy now. Okay, so this is incredibly strange. It's so weird seeing this jumbled mess in front of me and thinking it's going to turn back into a cube. I think my first step is to try and get it back into a cube and then see if I can figure out any algorithms or stuff to switch pieces. Yeah, good luck to me because I have no idea where to even start. Okay, this orange layer is starting to come together slowly but surely. Okay, so I've somehow gone and undone all of my progress on this orange pieces, and I'm really struggling to get them back together. This cube turns so weirdly, but I love it. I love challenges like this. So I definitely think I'll keep at it. I think I'll save solving it for another video. But yeah, let's move on to the Mastermorphix. Wow, this puzzle is even prettier. This shape feels so nice in my hand. I don't know if it's going to feel nice after I turn anymore, but right now it feels really nice. So I got 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers. I have a feeling this is going to be extremely hard to visualize. Why can't this turn? A normal Rubik's Cube, we have 1 layer. This layer moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Wait, what? 3, 6, 9 pieces. So if I move this, and if it's equivalent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is 1 layer, this is 1 layer. Perhaps an edge piece, 2 corner pieces, 2 edge pieces, a center piece, 2 corner pieces, and an edge piece. Because if I move this, yes, the center doesn't move. Just like here, it rotates, but it doesn't move. So that means this is our center, but these are our corners. No, but these could also be edges. How do I want to visualize this? So let's take these as edge pieces. So if this is the front, then this is the right. And then this is the left. This is the bottom. Okay. So basically, if I hold the centerpiece as a diagonal line, it works as a Rubik's Cube, because here's my right side, my left side, my M slice, my bottom, and my top. And does it have a back? Yeah, there's my back. Okay, so if that's the case, let's try sexy move algorithm. So this is R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. All right, so that worked out better than expected. Now what I could run into is that once I've completed my solve, the centers could be flipped, and I don't know any algorithms that flip centers, but that's part of the fun, is to figure that out. All right, let's scramble this up. This must be how non-cubers feel when they scramble in my cube, because I don't know if this is scrambled enough. It keeps feeling like I'm half making the shape again and like unshape shifting it, but probably it is very scrambled. Okay, let's see what we can do. All right, so here is our cross. All right, here's our cross. So now I need to find corner pieces. All right, we've got that in. All right, making good progress. So, got these. Now these are also corner pieces. Very strange to think about. So these just need to switch. Okay. All right, so now we have one layer done. Awesome. Okay, so now we've got to line this up with some other centers. Okay, well, maybe I make an executive decision here to ignore the centers and just try and build it back into shape, and then maybe I can figure out a center flipping algorithm. Okay, so this doesn't line up, which means you can put it into the right. Way, up, in, down. All right, so now we have one layer done and another layer almost done. It's just all the centers are flipped, but we're ignoring that for now. How will I recognize if the edge pieces are orientated correctly? Green, green, pink, pink, green. Okay, so I think they're orientated correctly already. And now I need to look if the corners are not orientated correctly, but permutated correctly. Yeah, if they're in the right space. So okay, we're looking good. I think I might have just got a last layer skip. This edge needs to flip. I mean, the center needs to flip. This center needs to flip. This center needs to flip. This center needs to flip. And these two need to switch. No, these two need to flip. Is that possible, or is this a parity case? Two edges flipped. I feel like this is parity, but I'm not too sure. I haven't really dealt with a lot of parity before. All right, now I need to figure out some way to flip centers. All right, so I've been messing around with these for a bit, and as you can see, I've got the general shape. Like this, I've got mostly into a cube shape, and this needs to be flipped, this needs to be flipped, this needs to be flipped, and this needs to be turned. So basically, I just employed the beginner's formula for Rubik's 3x3. And the hardest part was identifying which pieces were which. So it's actually very similar on these two. So if we look at this side, for example, this pink or red and white piece is actually the centerpiece. Even though it's here on the corner, this is the centerpiece. And then this is an edge piece, this is an edge piece, this is an edge piece, and this is our edge piece. So this is a cross. And then these are our corner pieces. That took the longest to figure out, and it's very weird to try and hold the cube like this, as in this being the cross. But you'll see me work it now. I've been doing the same as this, the same on this Mastermorphix. This is a centerpiece, edge, 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 corner, 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 corner. And this one's interesting because the corners are completely different shapes. So, but yeah, I've got it mostly into its correct. So I'm using this as my base. So I have one more, maybe not one more, but I've got a couple more edges that I need to put in. So this is the edge that I need to put in here, and I need to determine where it goes. So I line it up to this center, and it looks like it needs to go into the right. So I do the right beginner's algorithm. All right, it's very nice to see it working out, because this took a long time for me to try and figure out, and I'm sure it would have made for a very boring video. Okay, so looking good. All right, so that's all of the second layer done. Now we move on to the top. So this is mostly uncharted territory for me. What is also very possible is these corner pieces, these little ones, could be turned any which way. And I'm not sure, but that might create parity. I'm unsure. I'm not very well versed in the methods of parity and its solving. So I'm just gonna hope that that doesn't happen, I guess. All right, so I'm busy trying to visualize what my algorithm is doing. So if I'm doing an F and then sexy move, and I'm tracking these two pieces, the red edge piece goes to the right and flips, to the right and flips. Blue edge piece goes to the back and stays the same. All right, so the front is going to go to the right and flip, back is going to go, the right is going to go to the back and stay. What happens to this green? Nothing. Green is preserved. Okay, so this comes to here and flips. This goes to there and flips. This moves to the back, and this is preserved. Okay, so I have managed to get all the cross pieces. I don't know what the word is. They're in the correct orientation. However, the center is flipped. However, I think I know a center flipping algorithm. So I'm just going to try and solve the rest for now. maybe I've lined this up wrong. It doesn't need to be orientated correctly according to the center. It needs to be orientated correctly according to these centers. Okay. Okay, we're looking much better now. So now these edges are all orientated according to the bottom centers. This is still flipped. I'm hoping I can fix this later. So I'm just going to try and ignore this. So this edge is in the right spot. This edge is in the right spot. This edge is not. This edge is not. No, but I've still got this 2-corner flip problem. All right, so I messed around with it a bit more, and basically I introduced parity on purpose here. So I know these two are in the wrong spot, but I did that so that I could solve the corners. And it looks like I have all the corners solved, and it's just this that's twisted and this that has parity. So I'm going to try my parity algorithm on these two and see what happens to this edge. I have no idea what's going to happen to it, but we'll try to figure it out. These centers have switched. I'm so insistent on solving these. I really want to get them solved because I told myself that I had to solve these before I open anything more. And I have 2 packages which I am very excited about already arrived, and I can't open them because I need to solve these cubes. Okay. All right, so I've gotten myself back into this position. I really do think this corner is flipped because it is the only corner flipped on the entire thing, and as far as I know, that is parity. So I'm going to flip it. There we go. So now I just have 2 edges that need to switch, and I do believe there is an algorithm for this. All right. So, I really hope this is right. So, if into yes, okay, this is good, because I know a center flip algorithm. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. Okay, so R if R prime if, and then I just do that 5 times. No, I think I may have messed up. All right, once more, we've got it to the final stage. First layer done, second layer done, cross is done, and it looks like just these 4 corners need to switch. Oh my word, I really hope this works. All right. Again. Okay, and now all we need to do is switch these 2 corners, right? No, we need to twist these 2 corners, which I'm pretty sure has an algorithm. I don't know it out of the top of my head, I'll be honest. So let me just see if I can find it. All right, I think I found it. Let's see. Okay, and now we just have 1 corner twisted, which might have been my fault earlier when I said like, oh, I've got parity. Yeah, I'm just gonna twist that. And there we go. Oh my word. That took forever. So I've been messing around for it for a while, and I've gotten to this point before, but now I can actually show it, where I've obviously got this layer done, and now I have my cross done. However, this edge piece is flipped, and these two edge pieces are flipped, and these two corner pieces are flipped. So there are algs for this. I don't know them. I'll be honest. And I think to try and figure them out would be almost impossible, because I can't even experiment on a 3x3 because you just don't see those things really, especially not during a normal solve. So I think I might just search up algs for this. I'll think about it a bit more, but I might end up just searching an alg for it. We'll see. Alright, so I found an alg. I haven't tried it yet, so hopefully this is going to work. The aim is to flip these two corners. Oops. Okay, so that fixed that. Okay, awesome. Sorry if that was a little out of camera. Alright, so that fixed that. So now we just have edge parity. Alright, let's see if we can figure that out. Alright, so I've looked up an algorithm for this. Let's see how this goes. This is quite a hard algorithm to do with this cube, as it doesn't turn very nicely. Well, it does, but like it's a very weird cube to turn. So S. Okay, that did solve the edge parity. However, now the centers. Okay, I'll try my center flipping alg. I don't know if it'll work from this angle, but it might. So yeah, well, we can only hope. We can only hope. So okay, it did work. That means we should be one alg away from completing the axis cube. Let's go. Okay, let's try this again. So mess it up this time. Oh my word. Let's go. Oh, that feels so good. These puzzles were a big challenge, but I really like them. I love thinking about a puzzle because it's so different from 3x3, where I just know how to do everything, and instead it's more just how fast I can do it. Now it's me actually thinking about it, trying to figure it out. There were a couple things I had to look up, like parity algorithms, twisting algorithms, stuff like that, but it was very fun. I had a great time. That was a blast. Definitely going to do these again, especially because I've gotten a bit better at turning them, like knowing how to turn them, and especially doing the beginners algorithms and stuff. I have become a lot better at turning these puzzles. So maybe speed solves in the future, I'll see. But most importantly, that means that we can move on to these. So stay tuned for the next video. Stay safe and stay proud of yourself.